Hi, everyone. I'm Lisa Copeland, and I love supporting women on this journey of finding love after 50. And today we're going to talk about 3 shifts you can take that will take you from single and alone to finding love after 50 with a quality man. And make sure if you like this video to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so, to push the subscribe button so you know when I've posted videos. All right, so let's get started. Let's start with shift number 1. It's really important that you know that you really are the prize. One of the scariest things about dating, especially after 50, is having to worry about members of the opposite sex and how they perceive you, especially when you're comparing yourself to the person you were when you were 20. When you do this, you're actually giving your power away to someone you don't even know yet. Hey, I did it when I first started dating too. I would fret for hours about a date. So to calm down, I would call my sister and I'd ask her if the guy I was meeting would like me, as if she had this crystal ball sitting right there. And of course she didn't. And I'd go on that date just so worried about if he would like me or not. And what I was really doing was I didn't feel like I was enough. Ever feel that way? And did you know that I'm not enough mindset we subconsciously run can actually take you down, because you can only attract a man from how you feel about yourself. And that means if you feel crappy about yourself, guess who you're going to attract? Men who don't feel so great about themselves either. It's why I write and talk about confidence in so many of my blogs and on so many of these YouTube videos, because if you feel good about you, then you're going to be able to attract a quality man. And by the way, here's a little secret about men. Do you know what the number 1 attraction factor is when it comes to women? It's your confidence and your passion for life. All right, let's go on to shift number 2, and that is appreciating your feminine side. Here's another little secret about men. They love when you let them feel like a man, which is something we don't often do. And I'll tell you though, it's so simple to do. The easiest way to do it is learn to receive from men and learn to appreciate what a man does for you. Listen, I know you're strong because you've had to be strong to live this single life. Men know this too, that you are strong. And it's why it makes them feel so good around you when you trust them enough to allow them to do something for you that makes your life easier. And for many women, they see asking for help as a weakness, but it's not a weakness. It's actually a strength for you. And it's going to help you get your needs met by men who will happily step up for you if you will allow them to. Even strangers will step up, which is what happened for me recently on a flight I was on. I took a carry-on bag, which I never do. I check luggage, but I thought, oh, come on, I'm only going for a few days. It's ridiculous to do it. And I'm an overpacker because I always think, well, I might need this, I might need that. And my suitcase was pretty heavy. I was not sure I could get it up into that overhead bin. And I pondered as I was sitting out there waiting for my flight to board, how am I going to lift this thing? And when I got on the plane, I noticed there was a man who was sitting across from my seat. So I asked him using what I call the 5 magic words, and they are, could you do me a favor and help me lift my suitcase? Well, not only did he lift it, but when the plane landed, he got up. He opened up the overhead bin and he asked me if my suitcase was the blue or the black one before he pulled it down. And he even lifted the handle for me. I thanked him. And if you appreciate men, I will tell you, you can watch their body language that shows that they loved helping you. Their whole body puffs up with pride because I let him be a man and I was open to receiving his help. Now, let's talk about shift number 3, and that is about choosing a man based on values versus qualities. Now, it's really likely you have an idea of what a man needs to have to be the right man for you, right? Well, maybe you've been looking for qualities like a particular body type or a certain level of fitness or education requirements or a specific job or a certain salary. These are just a couple qualities I hear all the time that women are looking for. And I'll tell you, let me fill you in here that a man might have every quality on your list, yet still be the wrong match for you. I can remember dating a man who had 99% of the qualities I thought I wanted. But what didn't match, which are more important than qualities, were our values. And let me tell you, he was a good guy and he had great values of his own. They just weren't in line with my values, which is probably why the relationship didn't work and lasted only a year. So you want to think of qualities as your wish list of things that are fun for a man to have or for the two of you to do. What is most important is to think about 10 to 15 values that are must-haves for you. And why is that? Because ultimately, what is going to help you deeply connect with a man and to be able to create a long-term relationship will be values the two of you share as you navigate your life together. All right. I hope you enjoyed these 3 shifts. I hope you go out and use them. And by the way, if you need some support on this journey, look below. You will see some resources I have put together that will help you. And you will also see if you want to take it to the next step of coaching, there's a way to get that as well. All right, I so believe in you. You've got this, and you can find love after 50. Until next time.